Alrighty, we're going to be taking you into NUCLEE-R sow bugs. Now, anybody thinks I can't tie any little ones, these ones going back to when I was living on the East Coast there in Maryland, and farther back into the time when I was guiding on the White River in Arkansas. The #1 fish catching sow bug, looks nothing like a sow bug, is right here. I'm going to zoom in on that. Pretty much. There was a little shop there right before you turned on North Fork to go to the North Fork River. There was a little fly shop slash ceramic shop the old gentleman and his wife had. He had me tie up hundreds of dozens of these in the winter. What this is one strand of a tan piece of yarn, just regular yarn. And what this is, just a gray thin chenille with brown hackling in the tail. That one right there looks nothing like it, but they love it. Something buggy. As I said, they can't see anymore. And as you can see on here, maybe this one is for myself. I have it tweaked right there. You see how it's off at an angle? As I told you before, curve it or reverse it. I used to never miss a fish with that. In fact, they work great up here for grayling and rainbows. Now, we're going to get into a couple things I have here. First, my cornmeal. As I showed in another video on fly tying materials, look at that. Comes out that way, and it gives you a nice little legging material. And you can also, if bigger fly, easier, faster than using a regular one. Now, I'm going to get into a product I had going way back when I was living in Juneau in 91, 92. I started cutting that. It's an embossed gatorback, embossed pearlescent mylar, 1/8 inch. Used to do it by hand, and now I got a couple pounds of that coming. Have it in 1/4 inch strips, and for this here, I have it in that, which is 1/8 inch. Perfect for shrimp, little shrimp, freshwater shrimp, shellbacks, for scuds, sow bugs, any kind of flash material. This here, I happen to just clip off one of my steelhead patterns, which is the bright orange. Now, to get a wider body, pretty much all you have to do, this is a little thinner lead, also helps get it down. I don't particularly like those hooks they have out for sow bugs, nymph hooks and all that, for the simple fact they're lighter in weight. I like something equal to, say, like a 3906B 33, what is that? I grabbed the wrong one. 33.99, something like that. Just a regular wet fly hook. Now, depending on how thick you want that body, you can get a wider body right there. Now, you can use the old mallard flank like that. You don't have to. Give them something shiny. As you can see, some of those I had tied up probably go back there to the White River in the 80s, before they had all kind of mylars, because it looks like that was just a piece of plastic bag, which really doesn't work near as well as any kind of mylar. Now the reason I'm doing this is because these days these threads are a lot stronger. You can tie in a piece, you can have it black, whatever, but this is 280 denier and it's a whole lot stronger than copper wire. Copper wire always wants to break, for me anyway. This is my Bi-Lobial Dubbin, which I'm about ready to package up here. And here again, that glue stick was dried up. All you need is a little something, anything. That's just a glue stick, like you use glue posters and all, because it doesn't matter what you're going to use to hold your dubbin on. The thread's going to hold it. The gentleman showed me back there in the 80s, easy way to do it was using old Luke. He'd use, oh, what do I want to call it? Vinyl head cement. Dubbin needle. Just rub a little bit of that on his thread. He's the one that got me off wax thread because he didn't have to stop all the time and clean it. Now this dubbin, the reason I don't like dubbin is because I've tied dozens of sow bugs, scuds, and it's boring. But I made this one up just for some patterns I like. Now as you can see right here, you get a nice ribbon effect. Nice shine, plus you got that UVA reflecting stuff. Doesn't matter what you use. If you want to use mine or use someone else's, but that's a nice easy way to get it. Plus you have the weight of the hook to help get it down what you want. These are bottom crawling critters. And the reason they're so good, because when you're wading along, you're kicking up thousands of them. And you got to have something that will show up better than the natural ones, because they are all over the place as you're wading through the moss. There you go. Now the next one I'll get into is using my cornmeal leggings. The same.